Hi guys, my name is Sean. I am a houseplant enthusiast from Jakarta, Indonesia. Today is my birthday, so I will take you on a botanical adventure here at the nurseries in Jakarta. I will highlight some of the species here and maybe some of my experience handling some of them, as well as where possible I will include the prices so you know what we pay for plants in this city. Okay, let's get started. Look at what we have here. These are bunny ear cactuses. How cute. Here we have some giant anthuriums. Super gorgeous. How big those leaves are. And I think those are the babies. More anthuriums. And here we have the Tomatophyllum. These are very hardy plants. And they're babies here. They can grow really huge and they love full sun. They can tolerate underwatering and overwatering. So very good for balcony. Also they're strong for indoors. So this is a full view of one of the shops. And over here we have a lot of Adansonii. They're very, look at how big this leaf is. They're very inexpensive here. They grow so fast in these conditions here. Definitely one of my fastest growers. This particular shop specializes in bromeliads. These are huge. I know you can't see it, but let me put my hand on it so you can have a scale. I don't know much about bromeliads, but I'm going to show you anyways the different species that they have here. This is insane. The bigger one seems to be out here on the corridors, and the colors are just so stunning. And those are in flowers. Let me bring you to them. So gorgeous. This shop seems to specialize in popular houseplants, and I'm gonna run straight towards the giant melanochrysum right here. Oh my god, this is huge. This is probably about, I don't know, 155, 160 centimeters tall, and the leaves are huge. And I walked past this species that looked a lot like the Spiritus sanctii, but I'm pretty sure it's not. They're gorgeous though. And here we have a lot of Monstera deliciosa, some alocaceas. They love full sun and they do well in the Southeast Asian climate. More monsteras in the back and that cute little melanochrysum. Oh, so gorgeous. Up here again, there's a lot of Adansonii, some Aglaonemas over here, Calathea black lipstick. They grow really fast and they love low light. Over here we have some Philodendron burlemax marks. These are one of my favorite houseplants too. I know they're very common here and relatively inexpensive. You can probably get one of these pots for less than I think $1 here. Here we have some air plants, Spanish moss, and these huge hanging Hoya compacta curly in the row. These are 250,000 Indonesian rupiah. This is huge. They're very pest prone, but these seem to be very healthy. You need to be on top of your game when you have this plant. Mealybugs love them. Mine keeps dying back, so I really want to just get a huge one that is doing well. So maybe I'll get one of these later. And I want to take you to see these. Oh, look how cute these are the babies. Oh my god. These are the lipstick plants. I have 2 of these, and they grow so well here. They love low light, and they will give you brighter foliage when you give them low light, and they always put out multiple growth points at once. They like to put calyphyllus in these very airy substrate that drains super fast, and they do want to dry out, so between water, as they're very prone to rot here. So lightly water them every day, or deeply every 2 to 3 days. Gorgeous. So over here we have the philodendron Berlin Mars. Mas, berapa ini harganya? 600. Wih. So 600,000 Indonesian rupiah. So gorgeous. These are very sought after these days. Back there we have some pink syngoniums and philodendron gloriosum. This one's just unfurling a new leaf. How beautiful. This is probably a philodendron plowmanii. And here we have more philodendron gloriosum. That's probably the newest leaf. How cute. So this huge philodendron melanochrysum is 5.5 million Indonesian rupiah. Huge. And it's very healthy. It's putting out growth points here. My god, beautiful. This shop specializes in Aglaonemas. I'm kind of having an Aglaonema moment now. They are just so stunning. Look at that. And again, they do very well in our environment. They tolerate, and I would go as far as say that they prefer low light. I've stick mine in a bright light before, and they don't seem too happy with that. Oh, cute little growth here. Gorgeous. Got a lot of variations here. I'm not sure about the species names, as I'm pretty new to Aglaonema. Look at how beautiful these are. Oh my god, look at those markings. There's a nearly all white one. Look at these ones. These are huge. They look like pretty uncommon Aglaonemas. They look pretty rare to me. I don't see them often. I know that the rare ones can fetch a pretty high price point. Look at that. The random, I wouldn't call it variegations, but the random markings. So gorgeous. Alright, so this is a very lush jungle type nursery, and I'm loving it. I can smell the humidity and the plants even through my mask. Oh, look at this. This is a peace lily. Oh my god, this is huge. This is insane, guys. Whoa, and there's way more of those in the back. That's insane. That one's coming out with a new leaf. Wow, that's Anthurium. Starts with a W. I can't remember, but these are very nice. Some more Anthuriums. This is it's probably a clarinervium with a heart-shaped leaf. I'm starting to distinguish between clarinerviums and crystallinums. So, and I'm in the market for a clarinervium. I might check out this one. Look how cute those begonias are. Here's some pileas. And some more anthuriums. That's a philodendron mammii or Palmenii. Florida Ghost. This is the Monstera Peru. Some Scindapsus. Baby Gloriosums. Hoyas. And we have a lot of these massive anthuriums here, and I think they're pretty common because I think a lot of nurseries have them. Here we have the Aglaonema pictum tricolor, or maybe just a two-color because I don't see the white. Here we have some cuttings. This is philodendron painted lady. This is beautiful. This is very narrow type of syngonium. And jewel orchid. Ini apa ya, Mas?
Sama ya.
Beautiful. And we have some melanochrysum baby, begonia. And look at how beautiful this pink princess is, new leaf. So this area we have a lot of baby plants. I'm sure they are recent propagates. Look at how beautiful this pink princess is. They're beginning to grow on me. I used to not find them attractive at all. Billieti. And these are all baby plants. And you guys know how much I love my baby plants. Oh my god, look at this. Okay, I have an adult form of this. This is the philodendron Abo something, I can't remember the full name. But Atabo Ponce. Thanks. Some Monstera Peru. I see some skeleton keys here, if I'm not wrong. How cute. Look at the baby leaf stingrays. So here we have some rare plants. So apparently this is a very special variety of pink princess. It costs 2 million Indonesian rupiah here, and behind here we see some local Adansonii variegated. I heard they're not really Adansonii, but they fetch for a pretty high price point here. Obliqua ini ya? Oh my god, this is an obliqua. Oh my goodness, this is my cherry pop. This is my first obliqua moment. Mas, berapa ya obliquanya?
Sedaunnya udah 40 juta sedaun.
40 juta? 40 million for one leaf. Jadi ini termasuk satu daun atau dua daun?
Dua.
Jadi harganya ini berapa?
Sekitar
80 million for this. Holy moly.
Gitu dia bisa nanya. Oh, saya nggak tahu.
So here we have a lot of baby Rhaphidophorus. They're around 100,000 Indonesian rupiah. And here we have a pretty big Anthurium radicans. They are pretty hardy plants, and I love the texture on the leaves. Pretty nice. Mine is putting out 4 or 5 leaves in one go right now, so they're pretty fast growers. And here we have Philodendron varicosums. They're having a moment right now on Instagram. Beautiful markings. Mine is growing very slowly. I got a tiny baby one. Here we have some alocasia that's variegated. Beautiful marking. And some ZZ ravens back here. Oh, this one's just putting out a new growth. So they put out a full green leaf, which slowly turns into black over time. I have one of these, but I've always wanted to cut it up to propagate because it'll be such an adrenaline rush to propagate. They fetch quite a bit of money, and I want like a whole jungle of them. They're very slow growers, so I'm really thinking about cutting up mine now for propagation so I can enjoy a bushy plant in a few years. Oh, how cute is this? They look like sperm swimming away from us. And behind us here we have this growth pattern. Basically hints to me that it's not a philodendron, it's a stomatophyllum. This is probably the Mayoi, which has been recategorized from a philodendron. Beautiful. This is a really old plant. It's got a baby one living in it too. It's gorgeous. Love how they fall off the pot. Next to it we have some huge biliatides. They can get bigger than this. I would say this is, I mean, we usually see them in smaller forms. So I would say that this is considered medium size, but they do get bigger than this. So this is a beautiful acacia. They're like falling over the pot. How cute. And next to it, it's a really healthy looking fern. It's got so many growth points. Ferns grow really fast in my region. If you don't miss your watering, they will keep growing for you. Here we have some hanging hubertias. How beautiful, they just glister in the sun. And I want to take your eyes to these vining plants that is staked up on a pole. It's so beautiful visually when you stake these up. You'll continue to climb up. Let's look at some more baby plants. Here we have an anthurium. I believe they call it a dorayaki here. And that's a zipilenium. Emydrium zipilenium, verrucosum, probably mixed with verrucosum x melanochrysum. Look at the shape; it's a little bit longer, sturdier. And here we have a syngonium, pink, moonshine, whatever you call it, and more Burlemax, variegated. Very cute baby. Philodendron branchianum. This is a monstera stanleyana variegated. Another pink princess. Oh wait, sorry, no, this is not a pink princess. This is a white knight or a white wizard. I'm guessing it's a wizard because of the green stems. Really cute Calathea orbifolia. This beautiful anthurium with claw-like features. They look so sinister, beautiful. So this is how they water plants in the nurseries. They just give it a good hose. This is a Monstera Peru variegated. Very rare, very beautiful, and more. This is my favorite section in the shop, baby plants. So we have more baby plants here. These are actually super tiny, super cute. This is Alocasia parasol, which is the original parent plant of the Alocasia poly. And here we have the baby skeleton key. Cute. And this is a cutting of a parasol verde. I'd like to point out this beautiful new Thai constellation leaf. I don't want to touch it. It's so delicate looking. It's probably just unfurled not so long ago. How beautiful. Belum.
Kalau udah ngeliat, udah mendalami bagaimana varietas bisa berubah jadi hijau.
Seru-serunya.
Nah justru ya, dia hijau, tapi hijau berubah jadi varietas. Dari dasarnya udah bisa varietas. Terus balik lagi, terus mati. Anehnya itu setelah dia berubah jadi varietas mati.
So I want to point out this guy to you. This is an interesting plant. This is basically a golden pothos. Look at how yellow the leaves are. This is freaking insane. The leaves are, the stem, not the leaves. The stems are completely golden yellow, and the variegation, the golden part of the leaf is super, super yellow. This is so beautiful. And what's happening here is that it's much bigger leaves on the top. So what happens is that it probably trailed up and then now it's trailing back down. As you can see, if you let it trail up, the leaves are going to be huge and they will also vanish great. But once you let it trail down, it will lose its size. So yeah, it's now reverting to like a tiny leaf. How beautiful. Alright, so fast forward 5 hours later. Sorry, I got distracted with the nursery tour. I didn't end up showing you guys a lot of the landscapey type houseplants there because I just started gravitating towards my wishlist plants and being crazy with purchasing and all that. It's a little bit insane here because nothing has a price point on it, so you kind of have to negotiate prices, which I really don't like to do. Without further ado, let me actually do a plant haul because I feel like I owe you guys one. So first here we have the Philodendron burley marks, variegated form. I have the green form and they are super easy to care for and very, very fast growers. And the variegated versions have been in pretty high demand lately and they're just so gorgeous. This one is unpotted, so I will end up having to pot him up soon. Next up, we have the Anthurium clarinervium. I have a lot of crystallinums in my care and they do so well, but for some reason I don't have the clarinervium. They are very hard to find here in Indonesia. They cost probably 4 to 5 times more than the crystallinums. And finally I got one of these babies. I will pot them up in a much smaller pot. As you can see, this pot is way too big for my liking and for its liking, I guess. Next up, we have the Philodendron skeleton key. I've had this in my wish list for a while now, but they're actually very pricey. So I'm glad to have found this cutting at a pretty affordable price. And it's rooted. I can see the roots from through the transparent plastic cup here. Next up, we have the angel wing begonia. This is a little bit more common overseas. Here in Jakarta, with the maculata, which has the burgundy back, is much more common than this one. Last but not least, we have a Philodendron pink princess here. So I have one in my care, but it's been losing variegation. So I think I'll give another one a shot because the pinks are so gorgeous. The seller told me that this came from a parent plant that had a lot of pink in it, so he can almost guarantee that this will be a very bright pink specimen. So let me quickly show you my old Philodendron pink princess that is sort of reverting. I'm thinking of cutting it back to where the last pink variegation is most prominent. This way I can get 2 or 3 plants out of this, as well as to kind of raise my stakes as to maybe one of these cuttings that I do will give me more of that pink variegation, since I'm starting to lose them. Alright, so that concludes our plant nursery tour and plant haul. So if you're into plant hauls, plant propagation and plant care videos, please send me likes and subscribe to my channel, because that lets me know that I should make more of these videos. Thank you so much. Have a nice one.